When it comes to training horses for a big race, such as one of those on Dubai World Cup, it's not just about getting them fit physically. The mental side of things is pretty important as well. And Dr. Isabel has a unique insight into that. She's here with XY Jet, who really, on his form from America, he's got to be the standout horse in this Golden Shaheen, hasn't he?
Well, that's what we think so at the moment. I think it's going to be too soon to say, that. But for me, his mindset is exactly where it should be. He's a very good horse to work with. He's very fit at the moment. We're just keeping him happy. And that's the main thing. We're not doing any long sprints at the moment. We're not doing any speed. It's really just keeping him happy where he should be mentally and getting him prepped up for the race. But
And tell us a little bit about him, because I think when the trainer took him over, he was maybe a horse who just had a few issues, was perhaps a little hard to handle?
A few issues. He sent lots of riders into hospital. He was absolutely unrideable, unworkable. He would not run. He has a real character, even from day one at the auctions, as I mentioned to you earlier, when his owner, Dr. Ivan Rodriguez Gedelfenstein, spotted him. He was spot on physically, but what literally marked him out to him was the fact that when he asked him to be walked around, he was rearing up for the crowds, and that attracted attention. When he went on to the first trainer, he was incredibly difficult, so much so that they actually gelded him, unfortunately. I mean, it's unfortunate because now we think, oh my God, he's gelded, he could be amazing. But they gelded him because he was impossible. And now under Jorge Navarro, he's doing really well. I mean, it's incredible. He's understood, his needs are met, he's in a happy place, and his exercise rider also is really sweet with him. He's not pushed. If he wants to stop when he's walking to the track and take a look around, we stop, he takes a look around. Very happy-go-lucky, yet at the same time, we all know that he has the speed.
So while you're here with XY Jet, what were you doing with him to help him settle into Maidan?
Well, I'm getting into the mindset with XY Jet and seeing it from the horse's perspective. So I'm looking at anything that may upset him or issues that he's had in the past. For example, yesterday, I'm not sure if you saw that we did the gate with him. And why that was so important was because he stumbled coming out of the gate in his last race. Even though he won, he did incredibly well and his record speed. We just wanted to go over that. So we go over minor issues, right down to the very smallest detail. I also take recordings from him, not the full profile with electrodes, because I promised to stay completely out of Jorge's way and not to annoy him or to do anything that would, to upset the horse.
Are you concerned in any way, not just for him, but perhaps for all the horses here, about the atmosphere on World Cup night? You've got 60,000 people, you've got lights, you've got a lot of noise. That's got to be a bit of a concern.
Concern for horses here, I have to say, I take my hat off. This is a state-of-the-art establishment, the best there is. The stables, the care, the management, the help. There isn't a better place to be if you're a horse than here.